Hi everybody, this is Stephanie. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to share my craft shelf right now. So I have had this for a few months and I was able to tweak and see what's working and what isn't. So I used to have an entire side of a craft room and now I've had to downsize to a shelf, and it has been challenging. And although I'm going to share this shelf with you, I do want to preface that I do have a shed on the outside that I do pull from. So I do have all my collections, if not most of them, in that shed. So that way I'm not repeat buying. And whenever I feel like I want to do a project, I don't feel limited to like, oh, I can't use that product because I in the storage unit. So I have it in the shed here close by. And I do have some under the bed. I am working right now, so I have some on the table. As a crafter, you know. So let me jump into it. So here in the top section, I have 2 bags of 2 crochet projects. The next section are these 2 blue teal bins right here. The left side has all the ephemera, so that way whenever I pull a collection, and if it doesn't have all its products with it, meaning I don't have a lot of that collection, then I'll come to this section and I'll pull out all the chipboard, the brads, and ephemera from that collection. Here I have all the alphas, so I'm not going to do that again. And I really see that I have so many alphas. I got to stop buying. No more buying. I have not bought any in a while. I just hate going through them trying to find the perfect title, and then I don't have letters. That just kills it for me. But yeah, I need to start using them. Right here I have all my cardstock, the white, the black. I do have more again like in storage and other areas, but that's where I mainly put it. On top of that cardstock, I usually have my trimmers, but I'm using both of them, the one with the score and then the other one. So they usually are there. Then we move on to this next row. I have my printer, I have my laptop in case I need to print, I have the Elements one, yes. And then I have my book right here, this binder. That's where I keep my sketches and recipes and things like that. Then I have my regular printer paper, vellum, photo paper, presentation paper, what have you. Then right here, I have my Canon selfie and all my adhesive. Moving to the next section here, I have this bin. This is where I keep all my Tim Holtz inks and some stamps in the back. Then this is where my main area coming into where I use the most. So this section right here for 2026, I'm really making it a goal to finish all my half completed projects. Like these are all incomplete and I'm done. I'm done with it. You guys comment down below. Let me know if you're on that boat. If you're just like, we're going to get this done so we can motivate each other, because I just have so many albums. Okay, making sure she's okay. I just have so many albums. So I have December dailies, and then I have a Universal and Disney trip. And I do also have another October daily that is also going to fit there. And I also have my son. He went to Washington on a school trip, and I want to do that with him. But of course, it's like pulling teeth. He's now 17, and he's just like, yeah, I took pictures. And I'm like, okay, can I have them? And he's like, yeah, which one you want? And I'm like, no, I want you to pick your best ones. He's like, but I got like over, I don't even know how many he had said. I digress. So that's another project that I want to get done. But moving on to the next section here, this is another bin. This is my planning, all things planning. And I do have more stuff out that goes in there, but it is out on my table. And then here is the box where I have most of my photos printed, most of the ones that I want to document. And any ones that I'm like, oh, I want to print this and I want to make a layout soon, I will place them in there. So this is not the best setup, but this is working right now. Again, tight on space, so it is what it is. All right. Moving on to the next section here, starting on the left, I have this crochet items here. I was doing corner to corner the previous year. Big Twist was, out of business with Joanne, so I was on the fence on what I wanted to do. I really wanted to stay with the same yarn. Now Michael's is carrying it, so I pulled it back out because I'm either going to get it done this year or it's going to get canned. It was a corner to corner, and they were like all sweet treats. So like this I did for January, I did the cake. For Valentine's Day, it was a heart that said hug me, and just all sweet treats, and I love that because that's amazing, right? Okay, this middle section right here, this bin, is all things Ellie Studio. That is the main brand that I use with Project Life. It varies from year to year, but most of the time I do like to I just gravitate to that company. It's so easy just to get the monthly kit and document Project Life. Speaking of which, Project Life, I have my 2025 right here. I have all the photos in there and I have all the cards. I just need to get it done. So that's another project, and I'm going to get that done this year. Hopefully in the next couple months. Here is where I keep all the current collections that I'm going to work with. This is from ephemera, like memorabilia from a date that we did in December, so I want to make sure I document that. So current collection that I'm working with, Project Life of 2025, and then this has a bunch of Christmas collections. I kept it there because I have like 2 or 3 layouts that I want to document from Christmas before I put all that stuff away. All right, and then the bottom area, the bottom row which you can't see, has my silhouette, and then it has a bag of all my fluffy yarn. The one on top is the fluffy yarn for my son. He wants me to make him a blanket. I was supposed to do that like months ago, and he kind of threw that out there the other day, so that's on my docket, on the top of my list. This is where I keep these bags. Are from like the dollar store. I think they're like 13 by 14 or something. I keep them there for collection kits, for projects for my yarn. Like, it's so good to have. And then I have two of these nice soft yarns that I'm trying to make some baby blankets with. But there you go. Sorry, that was fast. This is how I am currently working. I feel like it's working for the most part, which is why I'm sharing it with you guys. I think if I had to offer any tips, it is less is more, which I know this is kind of busy and chaotic. It worked with bins. I love that whenever I wanted to stamp, I could just pull out this bin. Whenever I want to do my planning, pull out this bin. Whenever I need all my adhesive to print, just pull out this bin. Everything's in one place. Hey, one place. I need my ephemera, you know what I mean, like bins. So categorizing and placing things in bins makes it so much easier. Another tip I can give is place only so many projects that you have in mind to do. So I used to have this full of projects right here, and I realized like this was put up inside a cabinet and it was so hard to get, and I didn't want to do my project life because I had so many projects right here. Like, it filled up the whole thing, and I was like, wait, maybe I have too many projects out. Realistically, I wasn't even making half of them. That told me I need to downsize the amount of projects that I have on my docket and have room for the stuff that I know I'm going to be using, that it's going to happen. So yeah, those are my tips. If you're in a small space, definitely comment down below and give us some tips and tricks that work for you. Who knows, they may also work for someone else. This is a quick sneak of the current projects on my desk. I have some crochet squares. I have a ton of little baby albums here. This is what I'm hoping to do if I actually follow through and do the craft fair. But I have a ton of them, and now I'm gonna do a batch, and then I'm gonna start adhering everything. So wish me luck. All right, you guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.